the system knows that if O.J. was convicted, which he will not be, there will be a major riot. So from that standpoint, it's not going to happen. They can cram and proper and go and DNA and SDA and this and that.
Wait. You think there would be a riot if O.J. Simpson were convicted?
I think there would be a major, holistic, black minority riot if O.J. Simpson was convicted. He will not be convicted.
Yeah. I don't think there would be a riot. I think there was a fear in the Reginald Denny trial.
No, this will happen the same thing as the O.J.
And that's why they were not found
nearly as
guilty
convicted.
as they were.
He will not be convicted.
You think O.J. Simpson is guilty?
I don't know.
You really don't know?
I really don't know.
You really?
I mean, I really don't know.
Well, when nobody knows, what do you think?
There's a lot of different elements to this. This is one of the rare things I don't have a strong
Yes, I was wondering. You said you have a strong opinion on everything.
This is the only thing.
You know.
I'm hoping that he's not.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I tend to buy into everybody's story. I don't know. I think he's done something wrong here.
I see. He took the wrong flight to Chicago.
I think he's done something wrong.
I see. That's as far as you would go.
Yes.
All right, that's a fair response. Let me get your opinions on some. What do you think of the Republican victory? You think it was a good thing for America?
I think that the victory is this way. People are looking for change. Now, when change comes about, people get upset. Newt Gingrich got on the other day and said, I propose that we have people, he used maybe the wrong word, orphanages for children that are running wild in the streets. Everybody said, oh, how horrible! But they're the first ones to run away and say, here's a group of 3 minorities coming, I gotta make a run for it. Let me say this about that. What the problem is a lot of parents just cannot afford to raise their kids. There's a lot of kids that need to be raised by someone else. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with somebody saying, I have done the best job I can. I cannot control this little person anymore.
That's
you know, would you rather your kid being raised fatherless in Cabrini Green or by Father Flanagan in Boys Town? I mean, what would you rather do? Either one. I think Boys Town is a better shot for a lot of people, girls and boys.
You have, in my opinion, you have heard more common sense in the last 10 minutes than can be found at Yale, at the entire university, actually. I'm sorry to say. Listen, we're going to come right back for more of his common sense and for what the audience has to say to Jimmie Walker. Don't go away.
Walking to me outside today and says, Jim, how come black people don't have tattoos? I said, you ever seen skywriting at night?
Where's the TV remote control? This one's for the cable box, I think.
TV remote, VCR remote, cable remote, none of them work. I want one remote that controls all 3.
Now you can have your very own 3-in-1 remote control free as a gift to you for ordering TV Guide. TV Guide has always been your best source for what's on TV, but it's more than that. It's filled with entertaining previews, celebrity interviews, and critical reviews. TV Guide gives you insight into what's on TV all week. Call now and we'll send you 68 issues for 4 easy payments of just $14.99 each. And if you order right away, we have a special gift for you, this Memorex 3-in-1 remote control. It's all you need to control your TV, VCR, and cable box. So call now to order 68 issues of TV Guide and get the Memorex 3-in-1 remote control free. Use your credit card and we'll also include a special bonus. So get your credit card ready and call now.
Right now at Charlie Fox Auto, you can use your estimated tax return for a down payment and forget the first payment. Charlie will make it for you. That's right. Just bring in last year's return and you can drive away today. At Charlie Fox, there are no turndowns, and with on-the-spot financing, everyone qualifies. The goat gets dinner, and you drive away a winner.
All roads lead to Charlie Fox Auto. For the location nearest you, call 1-800-600-3255. That's 1-800-600-3255 and ride today.
By the time I got to work, my makeup called it quits. But corn silk lasts because it's oil-free and oil-absorbing. It does the job beautifully.
That natural look of corn silk. It's oil-absorbent, not just oil-free.
You don't have to be a pro athlete to suffer from pain, but you can get the same pain relief that trainers use, Flexol 454.
Nothing helps my feet like Flexol.
Helps me sleep.
Really penetrates.
Flexol 454. If pro trainers recommend it, you know it's the best.
Welcome to the Jets.
Dennis Bird went from playing pro ball.
I love this game. I'd play it for nothing.
To complete paralysis.
I'm not gonna walk again. You're gonna do whatever you want to do.
No one thought he had a chance at recovery.
Not supposed to end like this. It has, man.
This is the true story of how he came back. Rise and Walk, the Dennis Bird story, this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the Fox Tuesday Night Movie.
Y'all read about this? More violence in Northern Ireland, y'all. Protestants against Catholics, more violence, Protestants against Catholics. This just goes to show that in a country without any blacks, Jews, or Mexicans, people can improvise.
Genuinely funny, genuinely commonsensical Jimmie Walker. And I'm going to go to some questions now, although I got so many more of my own. Please, yes.
After welfare is cut out, where do you propose the jobs come from in a racist society, because it is racist?
Oh, there's no doubt this is racism on both parts, my dear. What it's going to do, see, I have a proposal to bring, this is a crime thing also, crime's involved here. And what you need to do is you need to bring, and this is going to sound, some people will say Newt Gingrich, but I think we need to bring the military into the streets. I think we're at that point, because you're a woman, lovely black woman. You cannot walk down the street in this country without something negative happening to you. So once you upgrade the tax base in the community, you will have more jobs available because you'll have nighttime activity. See, people are afraid to go out at night. Cities close up at 9 o'clock, my dear. That's what you need. You need to get more activities where people, if you remember in the 20s and the 30s, in South Central and Harlem in New York, you had the Cotton Club, you had Callaway, Duke Ellington. People were making a living. Now people are afraid to go into these neighborhoods.
Again, crime causes poverty more than poverty causes crime. Yes.
Yes, in listening to you speak, I was thinking I have a lot of admiration for you, JJ, until you got to one point. Because some of the things you were saying goes against your community. I mean, it's not a popular thing to say the things you've been saying in the black community right now.
You know, being popular and being right are two different things.
That's why I'm saying. I couldn't agree more.
And let me just say one thing. If I was in the mainstream, then we would continue to decay in the black community. I'm not for that. I think black people are beautiful. I think a lot of us are, I mean, you look at the cameras here, we got black people working here. But these guys, if me and this brother walked into a store, they would follow us through because they would think that we're trying to pull something off. I don't want that image of black people. I'm trying to eliminate that image.
Okay, let me talk about that. Do you hold that the storekeeper who'd follow you and the other black who works here.
Right here, he works, makes a nice living.
Yes, right, he's a great guy. Anyway, you two would be followed.
Right.
Is that because he's a racist?
No, that's because he has a perceived image that we have put upon ourselves. I mean, I've been in record stores, and it's unfortunate, where I've seen groups of young blacks stealing records, running out, and I feel embarrassed. I'm standing there, you know, with my little credit card trying to do something, and these guys are running out with the perfect example, the Susan Smith thing. The Susan Smith thing happened. She says some black guy carjacked her or whatever the story was. People just went right along with the story. If she had said 2 Asian guys had carjacked her, people would say, wait a minute now, Susan, we don't see Asians in that light. We have put that image upon ourselves. Even though Jesse Jackson, the NAACP, has gone to the networks and said, please don't let us see black criminals, people see them in the streets. They see them walking around. We must control ourselves. That's the first thing. And then we can get responsibility and respect from us, and then it goes out. That's where the problem is.
Yes, please.
You say that crime causes poverty. I want to know your opinion about drugs and crime and poverty.
I agree that drugs, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Because, see, in black neighborhoods, and I know I grew up in a black neighborhood for 20-some-odd, anyway. We, unfortunately, did not have fathers and that kind of Ozzie-inherent existence. The person we looked up to in our neighborhood was the pimp. Because that's the cat we saw in the big car with the money, walking around with the girls. We have to get back to where we respect ourselves. Our fathers, black men, must take care of our children rather than leaving, rather than welfare system making it impossible for a black man to have a baby but not to live with a baby because the responsibility doesn't work that way. You see?
You have, you know, I am so in accord with you, I almost feel like I should just sit and listen
Dad!
to the next. Yeah, that's right, absolutely. Absolutely. I got to ask you, though, is there anything, you put the onus, the burden is on blacks for self-improvement.
We put the burden on ourselves.
Is there anything whites can do?
You know, this is another thing. I don't want white people to love me. I mean, that's not a big deal. I want them to respect me, but I don't want white people to have to kowtow to me. I want white people to respect me. That's it. Now, let me just bring one more point up.
Is there anything in the, let me be specific, anything television, we're in television right now, is there anything you would request from television vis-a-vis blacks, or, again, that's not the issue?
That's not the issue. See, I think...
Because so often, I'm so sorry, but so often it's said, oh, if only blacks were portrayed differently on television.
Black people are not that stupid. You know, I mean, we don't see a guy doing whatever I do or whatever Martin Lawrence does. Just like white people don't see Henry Winkler playing the Fonz or Kramer playing, or Michael Richards playing. We're not that stupid. Black people don't believe everything they see in the movies and on television. They enjoy it, as I do, as you do, as white people do. But we're not saying, oh, God, look at Martin Lawrence. He's dressed up as a woman. Every black person, every black guy's a woman. He's going to dress up and cross-dress. No, we're not that stupid. We're brighter than that. And if we're not, we should not be watching TV.
Jimmy, you're brilliant. Jimmy, God bless you. Just one final question. Do you want to go back in front of the camera?
I'm in front of the camera now. I'm on the Dennis Prager Show.
That's correct. That answers that. You are a joy, a major, major joy.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with my own thoughts in a minute, so don't go away. If you plan on being in the Los Angeles area, we'd love for you to be part of our studio audience. So give us a call for free tickets at 213-852-4532. Some audience members may receive Hayashi's personal care products. This designer line pampers you in style. Fashion shirts, all-purpose bags, elegant brushes, and professional products for beautiful, healthy hair. Exciting gifts from Hayashi. See, our focus is backwards. The issue is not the mother, the issue is the child. My primary concern is the kid.
Now there's a new Lever 2000 that makes skin feel even softer, smoother, even healthier. Touch it and see. Touch those velvety elbows, those silken knees. Touch those heels, those cheeks. Touch, not there, please. New Lever 2000 has even more moisturizer than before, so it won't dry your skin like the leading deodorant soap. New Lever 2000, it's best for your skin and all your 2,000 touchable parts.
It's coming. The misery of a cold, and now the power to fight it. All the power of Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine is taking shape in new Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels. Rushing concentrated medicines to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing. Rush relief with new Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels.
And thank you for calling Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Virginia. He sounded so worried because he doesn't have insurance through his work. When I told him about our affordable family policy, he must have thanked me 5 times. He sounded so relieved.
I just helped a retired lady. She was hit real hard by the bills Medicare didn't cover. Said she was waiting for health care reform.
A lot of people say that, but they need protection now. Who knows when an accident or illness could strike?
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Virginia, we're here now with affordable solutions for people of all ages. If you're under 65 and don't have insurance from your employer, you're between jobs or retired early, call Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Virginia now to learn about our affordable individual protection. Or if you're age 65 or older and want an excellent value for your Medicare supplement dollar, call us for free information.
Call 1-800-554-3500. 1-800-554-3500.
If I look relaxed, the reason is I am very relaxed. I have nothing to add. I said to somebody during one of the breaks, I felt like I was talking, but there was a black face out of which the words were coming. I so resonate to whatever you heard from Jimmie Walker, and I have a very deep gut feeling that more and more blacks are feeling as he does. I think we have had what some people call a liberal plantation. for the last 35 years. Work on our plantation, take our goods, and you be dependent upon us like you were once dependent upon others. There is nothing as liberating as the thought that I can do it, and I will do it. God bless Jimmie Walker. I think that's the voice of the future. Thanks for watching. I'm Dennis Prager. Hope I've made you think a second time. Bye-bye.
Menopause, a natural change of life. All Natural Rejuvex supplies important nutrients during and after menopause. Try Rejuvex.
Relief for tender nose. Lee Knows Better Gel relieves outside soreness while aromatic vapors soothe inside. And Knows Better Moisturizing Spray. Lee Knows Better.
From Lee, salon-style press-on nails. Natural underside so real only your manicurist knows. Fashion colors plus extra strength glue. Lee press-on nails salon style.